Alright, welcome back to Drone Pilot Moonshine. We've got the watermelon and the pineapple. They look like they're done. Watermelon definitely sank to the bottom, so that done, and a lot of the see the nutrients and stuff sunk to the bottom on this. We're gonna go ahead and set this up and do this run today, so stay tuned. Let me go ahead and get things moving. I gotta kind of move some stuff out of the way, and we'll get this in the still and get it going. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and get the watermelon in here. Let's pick this thing up. Oh, you know what? Let me get a bag in there. Just pouring that in, I almost forgot. A little bag to get that. Sorry about that. Thought I was all ready. So we can catch that stuff. And then we can go ahead and do this. Alright, now let's try this. Sorry, getting out of picture here, but definitely smells like alcohol. Get this in here. So this was 3 watermelon, 10 pounds of sugar, and then I got the pineapple over there, which was, I think it was 5 watermelon on that, or 5 pineapple. So get this in here, drain it in there all nice. So yeah, we're going to do a pineapple watermelon run here. Here comes the chunks of watermelon. Alright. What I want to do, so, well, we'll see what this run is. But I think the next run, I may do a pineapple banana, which is a hummingbird cake is what they call it, made with pineapples, and it's a southern treat. So we may try and do that next time. The question is just timing the banana and the pineapples to get right at the same time, so we're not pouring green of either one in there. Alright. Now, this will be pretty good. It was interesting, when I had the mango, one of my neighbors that I give the alcohol to, that I make, because I just give it away to the friends and family, they said they preferred it not in the, not aged in the barrel. They preferred it right out of the thing, and they thought it tasted better that way. I thought, oh, okay. So, I may have to do a little of both when I do this. Have some aged and some just in a jar. That's what they prefer. I thought the barrel did some smoothing out. Oops, don't get too much in. I start running over. But they said that the mango flavor was could taste it more prevalent in the non-barrel. Oh, okay. So that's an interesting little tidbit. It's going to take a little bit. Let me get the rest of this, pause you guys, and we'll come back and do the pineapple. Hang on. Alright, we got the watermelon in there. Now let's see what we can do to get the pineapple. You gonna help me, dog? You guys can't see him, but he's trying to be helpful at every turn. Ah. Watermelon smells good. Or not watermelon, pineapple. Ah. Ah. Pineapple may not have been completely done, but the watermelon had been done for a couple days, so I didn't want to wait too much longer because I was mixing them. I didn't want the watermelon to turn on me. I don't know how long it takes to turn on that. I just heard stories of people waiting too long and it turning into vinegar, so we didn't want that to happen. I think my puppy's gonna get drunk, licking up everything I'm spilling, and which is quite a bit. That'd be interesting. Go in to see the wife and fall over. She'll think I killed him. But it sure smells like alcohol. And I had the aquarium heaters on these because it wasn't getting above 60 degrees. I had them out here in the garage, so yeah, I had the aquarium heater running on them. Making a mess. Alright, let me clean this out. Hang on. Guys, let me pause you. Alright, we're back. We got most of it. I did want to show you. So this was the first jar that came out of the corn and barley. And then I've got the tails over here, these two jars. I can see I got two of them. It's like 90 and 100 proof, but I could see it. They were pretty foggy, so I was like, save both of them. That one, second to last, isn't too bad, but this one's kind of foggy, so I'm gonna pour this in. Half the time I forget, I get the run going, and then I look over and I'm like, oh, gotta put those things in. So yeah, I usually throw the tails and the heads back in. Not the four shots, the heads. The four shots are the stuff that smells like fingernail polish that you don't want to drink. So I guess you could put them in, but there's no use. Why would you want to put more of that stuff in? You just got to drain out. So all right, let's get the rest of this pineapple in here. We're almost there. Oh, we got to put the bag back on. Let's get this back in there. And get this in. All right. Pineapple, I wanted to make sure I squeezed it because the chunks are bigger. And that fruit just absorbs the alcohol on that, so I want to squeeze it pretty good. Next time I do pineapple, I'm going to have to cut them up a little smaller. I I thought when I was making this, giving me an echo chamber. I thought the pineapple was going to break up better like the watermelon, but apparently it didn't. It held together because it figured it was fibrous like the watermelon. Watermelon broke down fine, but pineapple held together. It was on the verge of breaking down. It just didn't quite. Break down, so, but that's okay. I think this was pretty close to being done. In here. One more pour. Let's see. Maybe not. It's close. But yeah, I just wanted to. Somebody had asked in the comments what I do with that, the heads and the tails. I have, if they look pretty good. I've used them in and just mixed it all, and it wasn't too bad, but it all depends what they look like, and I just wanted to throw them back in here this time. All right, got a lot of, let's turn that around that way so you guys can see. So there's a lot of juices coming out of there. It's going to drain. Let me let that drain. I'll pause you guys. All right, we're ready to light this up. Let's see. There. The lighter is. All right. Dog, you get out of there. No more drippings for you. He's, the top of his head's all wet. Look out. No, I don't want you. I know you want to play. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Get that lit. All right. All right, let's get you the right way. So we're about up to temperature. I'm going to start collecting right there. I wonder if there's a way to focus better on that. Somebody told me something big, but anyway, we are definitely about 180. So we're going to go ahead and start collecting. See if I can switch this around. And let's put this there. Oop, sorry, camera. I need my selfie stick is what I need. So there we go. So I got it collecting into that, which will then collect into this. So, so we got the 4 shots out of the way, and we'll start collecting. We'll put the 4 shots away. Cap these off. We are running, because I did turn down the heat. That actually is coming out slowly. So, yeah, I didn't want to run it too hot, so I turned down the heat on it. All right, hang on. All right, just wanted to show you this. I really need to find that selfie stick. Anyway, wanted to show you this, so it's starting to, and show you the proof. Let's flip you. So we are, which I always have a hard time getting this to focus. We are coming out They're gonna focus. Let's see if we, somebody told me if you put something bigger in the picture, of course it focuses on that. Anyway, that is coming out at about, what, 155, 157, somewhere in there. So there's our first jar coming out. I was really hoping it was going to be a little more proof, but I don't think, the problem is I don't think the pineapple was completely done yet. But we still got pretty good run coming out. And what do we, oh, I got you, got round. So we're at about 180 on that, because 80 Celsius isn't it 175, I think so. We're about 180, I would say, at this point. All right, I'll keep you posted as soon as I change out a jar on that. All right, here's our first jar. We're coming out at 150 on that. And let's go ahead and change this out. We'll mark our first jar as 150. Jar 1, 150. And our temperature, we're at about 180, I would say, on that. So, doing pretty good. It's got a pretty good flow. I turned the heat up just a smidgen just to get the flow going on that. So, but there we go. All right, and hold on for jar 2 and come back. All right, welcome back. Found the selfie stick, so we'll see how I do with this thing. Still trying to figure it out. So let's get turned around. Show you the temperature at. We're at about 290, somewhere in there. 285, 290. It's climbed up a little bit. The second jar, let's see, where are we at? We're just above, come on, focus in there. Or just below 150, I should say. So let's go ahead and get this changed out. Well, give it a little bit more on that. Hang on. All right. So let's see. Can we just move this one in? I can't. And there's no easy way to do this, so we'll just get it in there and we'll go ahead and mark it. I would say, like I say, come on. There we go. So about 150 that jar at. We'll go ahead and mark that. All right, stay tuned. We'll get jar 3 going here. Drone Pilot Moonshine. All right, we're at jar 3. Let's see what we're doing here. Not doing that. Okay, get that out of the way before I trip over. We are about 145. Swap these jars out. I need to, last time I did, this is jar 3, 145. Gonna get a couple, I bought a whole, maybe I throw them in here. Bought a pack of, I don't know what I did with them. Put them somewhere. Well, anyway, coffee ground filters. Need to go ahead and put this on a coffee ground filter and let them air out for 24 hours. Somebody recommended doing that, and it seemed like a good idea, so I'm going to go ahead. I did the last batch. I don't know if I could taste anything different, but I know what they were talking about when they were explaining it. So let me go ahead, and my dog's wrapped around the camera. Taking the camera, there we go. All right, hang on. All right, welcome back. Oop, I got myself stuck behind the camera now. Tripod. All right. So we are on jar 4. We are coming out at 140. That. Still at about 190 over there on the thermostat. So let's change this out. And I need lid. Grab a lid. I can get a lid on straight. There we go. Well, that's 140 worth of bubbles. They dissipate pretty quick at the higher proof. So this is jar 4, 140. We've still got a pretty good stream coming out of here. 4, 140. So I'm not going to mess with the temperature. I think it's flowing good. We'll let it stay there at this point. So, all right, stay tuned. All right, we are on jar 5. Had to count them over there. We are coming out about 135. Still 190 on the temp. Maybe 195. It's just a little above 130. So, all right, let's change that out. That's jar 5. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, let me show you where we're at here. We're about to get our 6 jar here. So there's our 6, almost full, but I wanted to show you. We're just about at 200 there. Yeah, we are at 200. It just went to 200 between grabbing the camera, and so it is going up on that. And we are at, where are we at? Instead of moving that, let's just move the camera around. Oops. We're just below 130 on that, so I can't tell if that's getting focused or not. Doesn't look like it. Oh well, you have to take my word for it. All right, gotta get this changed around. Let's put you guys back up on the tripod. Change out this one before I do anything else here. All right. And that changed out. Jar 6. 125. And let's see. That's what 125 bubbles look like. Should we taste this? See what jar 6 tastes like. That's 125. My lips are sunburned. That kind of burned the lips. All right, thank you. Let's keep going here. All right, here we go. This is jar 7, just about topped off there. We are at 120. Let's go ahead and change this out. 120. So that's a pretty good stream going. This 120. Still potent. Tastes good though. I do taste a little bit of the pineapple in there. So that's jar 7. Not 120. Jar 7. 120. There we go. Let's see when we start tapering off here. Oop, let me go ahead and pause you guys. Alright, we're coming up on jar 8. Where are we at? We're at about 110. Come on, focus. 110 on that. Where are we at? We're hanging at 200. So we can get you guys up here and I'll swap this out. If we can get you in here to where you aren't going to fall over. The dog catch you. All right. Still coming pretty clear, so. Not fogging up yet, so that's 2 gallons. 8, 10. But we are slowing down a little bit. I can see that on there. All right, hang in there. We're almost done, I think. All right, there we go. Turn off this. Changing out the water. It was getting a little warm and I ran out of ice things. That's it there. All right. We are in jar 9. We are coming out 100 proof. Hear it chugging now. We're still pretty clear. All right. Knocking over my jugs. My ice jugs. All right. All right. We are on jar 10. Let's see, what's the temperature at? Just a little above 200. And we're about 85 proof. Still clear. Still coming out clear. Smells good. That's 85. This is jar 10. We'll see if we can get another clear jar out of here. One more at least. On that. I'll be surprised if this one comes out clear, but we'll hope for the best. Maybe that the copper mesh I put in the pipe is helping clean it up a little bit. We'll see. All right, we're gonna close out on jar 11 here. Still pretty clear. It's coming in. Let's see, about 80 proof still, so surprised me with this jar. I did not think we'd get another jar. I figured it, well, it's a little cloudy. Not too bad. I mean, I can smell all the tails, the oils and stuff coming in, but it's not, well, now I got bubbles in it. It takes a while to get rid of it. It's not too bad. So we'll put another jar, go to the next one. Oop, let me mark this before I forget. On jar 12, or 11, I'm sorry. All right, there we go. All right. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stop it at this one. This we're about 60 proof, about 30% alcohol. It's still pretty clear, so yeah, I would give credit to the mesh that I put in the 2-inch pipe that I have there in the column on that. Keeps the oils out of it. Push down, because I don't see a lot of oils. It's not very foggy. for this last jar at 60 proof. Usually by the time I'm getting here, it is super foggy. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and hit the thumbs up. And I'm going to go ahead and turn everything off and call this a run at this point. Thank you very much. Drone Pilot Moonshine.